Tonight, from Orchard Park, New York, football on EA Sports. Bills taking on the New York Jets.
From the home of the Bills since way back in New York. Tonight, the stage is set for our final Thursday night game of the year between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
First carry here for Kene Nwangu. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. First down, Prescott. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 18 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the 1st. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Tyreek Hill, 84 yards. And the Jets on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. A first down throw for Prescott. That's out to the flat for Akers. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Akers. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, Week 7. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in by Landry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said,
he's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Micah Parsons in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. To try again after the sack. Prescott. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Being chased out left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
These type of plays are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Prescott. Escaping the... And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dak Prescott. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive spans 13 plays. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense.
And right now they're in that number 2 spot. They would love to hold on to that, but obviously first things first, they want to clinch the division.
And that's what everyone plays for. Win your division first, guarantees you a spot in the playoffs, but still a nice spot to be in. Not as good as it was when the number 2 seed meant a first-round bye. That's all changed with the new playoff system, but still a nice spot to be in.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Nwangu going to get it on the counter. And he'll have a Jets first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
What's the deal, y'all?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're going to look to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Nwangu.
And some room to maneuver. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Now a give running right, Nwangu.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow!
Knocked him for a loss.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and it'll be 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is a... It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And he's
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
They'll get this to Nwangu.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. On play action, they'll throw. He is going to find Hill here. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
And for them right now, not a done deal. They are holding down one of the final 3 wild card spots with 2 weeks to go. But, you know, there are others, Charles, kind of nipping at their heels a bit.
And, Brandon, it's always worth keeping in mind, and I have to keep writing it down for myself. Remember, it's 7 teams in each conference now making the playoffs. So that brings more important games to the end of the season. So, in theory, more teams alive for a postseason berth later in the year.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Prescott looks to throw on first. Buying time to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. That's going to set him back 5 yards. They'll set up to throw. Steps away. And I think the ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Prescott now. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Prescott from the gun. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Prescott on first down. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Devin Bush, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Prescott. This will be caught. Judy. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Prescott's throw into the hands of Andrews. He's got the first down inside the 10. Touchdown, Bills! Mark Andrews with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none, because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Now, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game. Trade's going to happen, but good thought. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Yeah, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Dancing to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Oh, Watt shaken up. J.J. still down here following that last play. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyreek Hill. 45 yards, and the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 19-point game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. To throw is Prescott. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Micah Parsons in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now Prescott. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Finding some room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw again. That's complete. Okuegbuna. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Second and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Butker kicker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
7 yards there on the first down screen play. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39.
If I could put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Throwing, Prescott. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Prescott yet again. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Micah Parsons, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. After the sack on 1st down, Prescott, he finds his man, complete. That's Andrews. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Prescott to throw it. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And Mostert with a first down carry. Nice carry. Gets his way forward for a pickup of about 6 yards. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44, Prescott. And the Jets pressure 2 notches. Down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. He finds his man, complete. That's Andrews. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. First down, Prescott. He'll dump this off to Akers. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now Prescott going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Jets come up with a late turnover. But